so whatever the circumstances, it's always good to get a variety of movement through the different parts of the body. And even if the circumstances prevent you from moving one or more of your limbs, if you think that you're moving, or if you think through in your imagination that you're moving, then that helps to send the circulation to that part of your body anyway. There's been experiments they've done with, I think it was basketball players, where they get some people to think about doing a movement and other people to actually do the movement, and they find the ones that just think the movement through develop the same or similar amount of new muscular coordination as the people who are doing it in real life. So we're going to start just with a little bit of lower body movements. So even if you can't physically move your legs, just think through the action of moving them at the same time. So start just by lifting the knees up. Lifting the knees up, just up and down. So even if you're not lifting the legs, just think, pull up. Just mobilise those ankles a little bit. Just switch the feet side to side. So imagine you just got your toes moving side to side like that. And then lift the heels up and down. So the toes stay on the floor, the heels lift up and down. Let's bring an arm movement in that as well. So lift up your right heel and take your left arm forward. And then change. So you're moving your arms forward and backwards as you're lifting your heels up and down. It's like almost like walking on the spot. And do that in a rhythm of 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then just do it very fast. Just the heels up and down. Just think it. Even if you can't do it, just think it. I'll be interested to hear. Try doing this and see if you feel any different sensation after just thinking through all of these movements. What it's doing. Okay, now legs a bit further apart, and then just sweep the foot up as if you're just trying to scrape up the side of the inside of your leg with the sole of your foot. So either do it or just think it. And now lifting that knee up across towards your opposite elbow. So it's a little bit of dynamic twist. You might only go that far, might not move at all in the lower body, but just think it and see if you can get that little diagonal movement across your body, taking your knee and your elbow towards each other. That's it. That's it. And then squeezing up. Maybe now use your hands. So even if the leg won't lift up of its own accord, maybe we can just lift it up. And this helps the lower back, but also helps the circulation in your lower abdomen area too. When you lift that knee up, it just compresses the digestive system, helps move through the digestive system. And the digestive system is a little bit badly designed in some ways since we started walking on 2 feet, or being upright anyway, because it has to go uphill. The circulation of the material through the digestive system has to go up on the right hand side, it goes down on the left hand side. But when you lift your legs up and down, you squeeze and help tonify the circulation of material through the digestive tract, and that's good for well-being. Okay, excellent. And now just straighten the leg and lift it up. Straighten the leg and lift it up. So either do it or just think it. You could even use a bit of hand to help. You want to get lifting that leg up as high as it can go. That's it. And then obviously being aware of any obstacles behind you, just squeezing the leg backwards or just thinking it. That's it. And now lift and then breathe in. So reach towards your foot and then breathe in, lift up as if you're pulling energy from around the foot area all the way up to the top of the head. So just, or putting on a big sort of sock all the way up the body, all the way up. So even if you can't lift up, just think it. It's all about just helping the circulation, which is usually being pulled downwards by the force of gravity. We just want to help just get that feeling of uplift through the body. Excellent. And now let's have a couple of little kicks, little snap kicks forward. So just doesn't have to straighten the leg, just lift the knee kick forward, down, lift knee, kick forward and down, lift knee, kick forward and down, lift knee, kick forward and down. And then as if stepping over a little hurdle to the side. So out and in, stepping out and in. Notice how the body will try to lean back a little bit. Try to keep your heart up as you do this. Lift up and over, up and over. You could use a hand to help, just to get that lower body, giving it a bit of attention and get a bit of circulation going through. That's it, lift up and out. Using the leg, thinking it through, or using the hand to help the leg. Very good. And now, straighten the leg, almost fully extend it, and then just sweep from side to side, as if you're passing something. Imagine there's a football, you're passing it across to the side, pushing it with the sole of the foot, pushing it with the sole of the foot. So even if you can't actually move the legs, just think about trying to do it, because even just the impulse to try and do it will engage certain muscles around the abdomen as well. And then just stamping the feet, lift up and down, up and down, up and down. And then scraping the soles of the feet as if scraping mud off your feet. Good. And then let's just loosen off the upper body. Squeeze the shoulders up and down. Up and down. One at a time, up and down with the shoulders. And then both up and down again. And now move them around in circles so they sort of go forward, up, and round and back, and forward, up, and round and back. Around and back, forward, up, and round and back. And then round the other way. Back, up, forward, down, back, up, forward, down. Roll them. And then fingertips on your temples and squeeze the elbows open and shut. Touch the elbows, squeeze them open. Touch them together, squeeze them open. A few times like that help to open up the chest area. And now, using a bit of a fire breath, you exhale sharply and squeeze your hands into fists. Hands forward, exhale. And then down, and same thing, squeezing the hands into fists. Out to the side, same thing. And then just circle the forearms forward a little. Circle them back a little bit. And then like you're doing a front crawl, swimming, just taking the arm up and over and forward. Getting that shoulder blade moving. And then back the other way. And now, what I'd like to do is just take a little leaf out of the sort of the Kundalini Yoga book, and they use a lot of repetitive movements, and those repetitive movements can be very good for helping to release the flow of emotional energy through the body. So everybody gets a bit frustrated, and the bad thing with emotions and frustrations, if you keep it in and bottle it up and repress it, then it can go wrong. It's better to try and get it flowing, get that energy flowing. So I'm going to do a few chopping actions and just exhale with a fairly strong action and just as if chopping through any frustration. Hands clasped together, chopping up and down. Same thing, like you've got a small hatchet in your hand, up to the shoulder and then down towards the hip area. So cutting down. And try to get your upper body moving a little bit as well. So just up, lifting your chest, chopping with your whole body. Similar as if a little up and down. Like you've got a little sledgehammer in your hand, all the way up and then down. And each exhalation finishes with a contraction of your abdomen. So as you chop, you tense your stomach and breathe out sharply. Let's take a slightly bigger chop now. Take the hands just in front of your left shoulder. And we've got a double exhalation now. You breathe in, breathe out once, and then twice. You see that? Let's try that again. So you breathe out once sharply, and then a long out breath as you do the big chop. So here we are. Forward, out breath. And then exhale across. And notice how the upper body moves. You've sort of got a bit of movement in your upper body. Imagine you've got a broadsword in your hand. You strike forward to block, and then you slash one way, and then slash across the other way. Bring the hands into the other shoulder. Breathe in, exhale, slash and slash. Other side. And now, similar idea, big broadsword type thing. Lift up above the shoulder and then chop all the way down to the other side of the other knee. Inhale up, chop down. And this helps to stretch open the side of the body where the liver meridian is, the liver energy channel. And the liver is the one that you need to work to keep the emotional energy flowing. When the liver gets stagnant, that's when we feel frustrated, irritable and angry. When it's flowing, we feel more kind and good-humoured and forgiving. So it's up, stretch through the side of the body and chop down. Up, stretch down. So that's got this circulation going a little bit. Let's help that flow, especially through the sides, with a couple of simple stretches to open up the side energy. So you can have a hand on your leg or on the side of the chair, but over as a side stretch. Little detail here, don't stick your chin out, bring your chin into the back, into your throat, so that you lengthen through the back of the neck, and then over into a stretch. Turn to look up, you should feel this stretch here, and then push your breath deep into the side of your waist. And then over to the other side, deep into the side of the waist. So for the liver and the gallbladder, which is an associated organ, they're both to do with these same qualities of a good flow of emotional energy. The side stretches and the twists are the ones that work for this. So let's just take a simple twist. You can hold the side of the chair, the side of the knee, and just lift up tall through the spine and twist round. And then around to the other side, up tall through the spine, twist round. And you can do that and bring the leg into it as well if you can. If you can lift up the leg and get that ankle over, then you get the double benefit, because this just opens the hip area. The gallbladder runs through the hip, the gallbladder channel through the back of the buttock and the hip area here, so you get a double benefit here. You can hold that knee towards your chest and then hold behind you, maybe the back of the chair, and then pull the knee to your chest, lift up tall, twist round, and that focuses very accurately and effectively on this meridian, the gallbladder meridian, which is associated with the liver organ and the qualities of kindness and forgiveness and good humour when it's flowing well, and irritability, anger and frustration when it's a bit stuck and stagnant. It's also associated with good decision making, so there are many, many benefits to maintaining a healthy flow of energy through this particular circulatory channel of the body. Lift up, twist around, that's it. Breathe deeply. And then release. Take the other leg, up and over. It doesn't go all the way, don't worry, you could even just cross over the ankle a little bit. You know, just get a little bit of movement of that leg if you can, and then hold it to the chest, twist around, lift up, hold the twist, breathe deeply. And release. And then stretch the legs a little bit if you can. If you can lengthen them out, you can do them both. Just lean forward, hold the shins, little stretch in the back of the legs. You can do it one at a time as well. You can move one leg forward and then just support yourself by pushing your hand onto your knee, slide down, taking your head towards your knee. You can imagine or actually engage your toes, pull your toes towards you as you go down, and that helps us stretch. Other side. And then both together. And then finish your session just by having the hands on the abdomen, just centering your breath down into this area below your navel. Your Tan Tien, it's called in Qigong and Tai Chi. It's a very important energy center. Few deep breaths and just stay in a still position. Just a little bit of stillness helps to reset and calm down the nervous system. And that hopefully is a way to help release stress and generate a bit of energy to be more productive as you go about your daily affairs. Hope you've enjoyed it. Please do write to me if you've got any questions. My email is alexwestyoga@gmail.com. I also do online classes via Zoom, one-to-one, bespoke classes and group classes as well. So if you'd like any information about that, please do let me know. I would be delighted to see you at my classes soon.